Hey there, Sagittarius. How are you? Hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for joining me. So let's see what's going on for you over the month ahead. I have decided to do um, love readings for all 12 signs for singles and couples. So let's see what's going on for you. I do feel the sense for those of you who are a couple that one, either you or your partner wants to live lavishly this month. I don't know if you have enough funds to do that, but it just seems like they want to have like a really good time. Oh, we have the Hierophant in reverse that wants to come out. So I do feel the sense that some of you may be like trying to do something different within your relationship. For those of you who are single, I do feel the sense that there is a new beginning, someone being introduced to you, a new relationship. Wow. Okay. So we'll start with singles. Okay, Sagittarius. Okay, we have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, the Page of Cups, the King of Swords in reverse, ooh, and the King of Wands in reverse. For many of you, I feel that you are potentially communicating with several different people, an air sign and a fellow fire sign. It does also look like some of you are holding back because you're meeting someone new, yes, but you're not sure how pure their intentions are. Many of you have also left a relationship with an earth sign because of the Knight of Pentacles being in reversed here. It looks like you have a couple of options. Nice. And you're not quite sure, you're being very hesitant. It also looks like you're not putting in a whole lot of effort into these connections because they're so new. Like they need to show you something. Now, one would show you a really great time, but I would be very cautious of that, especially if it's a fellow fire sign with this King of Wands being in reverse. The King of Swords in reverse seems somewhat indecisive. I also feel that this could potentially be, or you could be involved with, or getting involved with, or getting to know a water sign, and they're somewhat indecisive. They say one thing, like they say that they're available, and then they change their mind. So I'm not sure if you're really entertaining that person. The King of Wands in reverse would be kind of like someone that, there is a lot of sexual and or physical attraction, but because that the King of Wands is a person that would take action, he would take initiative, versus this King of Swords in reverse. So I feel like it's almost easy. It's almost too easy for you to accept an invitation from this King of Wands versus the King of Swords. The King of Swords doesn't take action, is what I'm feeling. Under the deck, we have the Ace of Swords. So there is like a new beginning that is happening. I also feel the sense that for many of you who are single, you are certainly taking your time. You're keeping your options open. It's cool. Some of you may still be kind of healing from previous hurts and disappointments from an Aries or a Capricorn. But you're actually feeling really good about yourself. So I really like that. You're taking it slow. You're taking it easy. I would just be cautious. Have your wits about you. Like have awareness. Be aware of any kind of red flags, because I don't think that if you have a couple of options coming in over the month ahead, I can't really see or say that it would be long term. So just be super cautious. For those of you who are coupled, we have the Hermit in reversed. Someone is actually trying to give, like your partner is trying to give you a gift. It's kind of on the down low. I mean, it is the holidays. Four of Pentacles in reverse, Temperance in reverse, and the Empress in reverse. I also feel that for many of you who are coupled, your partner has been trying to save money in order to buy you kind of like something that you've wanted. They're actually kind of nervous because like they know you want this particular gift, but then they're like, wait, maybe it's the wrong color, or they're kind of overthinking it. I also feel that for some of you that are in a relationship, there's extra partying or extra drinking. And it kind of somebody is not fully aware of their behavior while they're drinking. Under the deck, we have the Eight of Wands in reverse. For those of you who are single, I feel that you are going to like kind of pump the brakes when you do see any kind of red flags coming from anyone new. You're going to be holding back. You really do want a new beginning for those of you who are single, but you're also kind of maintaining your own desires and trying to be very like cautious. For those of you who are coupled, I feel like for some of you, there may be somewhat of a power struggle during the month between you and your partner where you're not really getting along, but there's some kind of like stalling, like they're like overthinking about some kind of gift that they want to give you. Like they know exactly what they want to buy you or get you, and they've saved their money for it. They're just not really sure if they're like thinking like, okay, maybe Sagittarius doesn't want this, or maybe I should have bought that instead. I don't know. It's kind of funny, but I also feel the sense that you and your partner are gonna want to like do some partying, like spend somewhat lavishly on each other. Some of you that's kind of your exchange of gifts, is actually spending time and money with each other. Like, let's not exchange gifts, but I think your partner might be buying you something anyway. I also feel the sense that if there are any kind of like rifts within your relationship or arguments that may be happening, I don't. For those of you who are coupled, it looks like your partner may be apologizing. Throughout the month, there may be like some kind of mishap or just like a mismatch of energy. Like somebody feels that they're pulling the weight of the relationship itself. There seems to be some kind of apology there. That's just for some of you. Your challenge for the month, Sagittarius, is the Eight of Cups in reverse. If a past person tries to return, for those of you who are single, be very cautious. They haven't really changed. So although you may have a lot of options, the attention is great, but I cannot say at this point if any of these options are going to be long term, especially if there's a past person that is returning. This is someone that you have a hard time because you've invested in that person. So if they do return, just be cautious of that, cautious of your boundaries. For those of you who are coupled, it does look like there's some sort of like, I don't know what's up with everybody being needy, especially for all of the fire signs. Like your partner is like somewhat needy, or they need your reassurance. It does also look like some of you may be trying to decide, who are we going to visit, your family, or are we going to visit my family? There seems to be a lack of cohesion or just like understanding and collaboration. There's a lack of that. Like one person wants to do one thing and the other doesn't. It looks like emotions need to be expressed between each other, and there's too much hustle and bustle with that. What you're contributing throughout the month, Sagittarius, is a Nine of Pentacles. Being very independent. For many of you who are single, you are maintaining yourself. It looks like you're totally comfortable with being alone. It's great to have the attention and from others and new potential love interests, but it looks like you're totally fine. You're very comfortable. Some of you are doing some extra work on yourself, whether you are single or coupled, where you are trying to spend more money or spending time on yourself, self-improvement. Your partner may be a little upset that you're spending too much money on yourself, or why do you need to buy so many lashes or have something done? But it makes you feel better. So there may be a little bit of a disagreement there for those of you who are coupled. Like, why are you spending money on like new clothes, new makeup, or whatever dudes like, shoes, car parts, I don't know. But it's something that it's like your benefit, like you do it for yourself, and your partner is a little disappointed or they don't like that. So they grow a little impatient with you, like it's the holidays, like why are you spending so much money on yourself or something like that? And you're just like, nah, it's self-care. I'm doing it for you, really. Oh, Sagittarius, that's funny. Your advice for the month, is the Page of Pentacles in reverse. I would just be cautious for those of you who are single, especially if you see any kind of red flags with any of the new potential love interests that are coming in. How much are they contributing? Again, I think you're totally aware that they need to contribute or meet you halfway. So if they're not doing that, or they're being little sneaky or pushing the physical aspect, but not the intellectual aspect of the connection, you're like, meh, you know, you're going to be aware of what to pull back. For those of you who are coupled, I do feel the sense that your advice is to be very cautious with how you're spending your time, how you're spending your money. Some of you may be spending money on yourself and not telling your partner, or vice versa. Your partner is doing that. Just be cautious of, like, how much money is being brought into the home and how much is being spent. Your possible outcome for the month is the King of Pentacles in reverse. So again, I feel that for many of you who are single, there is a past person, could potentially be an earth sign that will be resurfacing. There's something about them, that you're somewhat emotionally attached to in some way. They look good. They they look really good, but it does also look like they like spending their money on themselves only. So they have not changed in that aspect. And for those of you who are coupled, it looks like someone is gonna, either you or your partner is spending money on something, whether it's with gifts and it's being overspent. I also feel that for some of you, if you are spending money on yourself, your partner is going to feel like, oh, well, it's only fair that I start spending money on myself as well. But it looks like they may overspend, which would put things kind of out of balance. They're keeping that kind of on the down low. Like, I feel like they're like either buying something for themselves on Amazon, and their justification for it is that you can use it too, but you are not even interested in something like that. Like, it's like, why would you say that I could use that too when I don't even like that? I don't even know how to use that. But I'm going to leave it there. I love you guys. And I hope you have a wonderful month ahead. And I'll talk to you soon. Bye.